This is Jerusalem, one of the most contested cities on the planet. For millennia, the city has been a sacred location for Christians, Jews, and Muslims. Today, I'll take you on a tour of the magnificent old city of Jerusalem and showcase some of its highlights. The journey begins at Tel Aviv Savidor train station. Good morning, guys. This is Tel Aviv Savidor train station, and now we are heading to Jerusalem. So let's go. Alright guys, we are inside the train station now. The train is going to depart in about 3 minutes, so I don't have much time to speak to you. But how this works is you have to buy this card right here, which is called Rav-Kav, and then you have to charge it, and then you can take trains all over Israel. And yeah, I am now taking a train from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, and it should take about 45 minutes, so let's go. The first thing you notice when taking trains in Israel is just how many soldiers with machine guns there are. Many of these are young IDF recruits who are fulfilling their mandatory military service. In Israel, men have to serve in the military for 32 months and women for 24. Right, we are at Jerusalem train station now, and this place is super busy and a lot of military presence with big guns. That is Israel. Right, leaving the station here, and I gotta find the tram which will take me straight to my hotel here in Jerusalem. I think that the tram is right over here. So now I gotta find the right one. It's number 1. Yeah, it should be around here somewhere. Alright, we are in the center of Jerusalem now, and yeah, I can immediately see a difference in atmosphere and vibe here compared to Tel Aviv. We have a lot more people dressed in traditional Jewish outfits, and that is because this is obviously a holy city for Jews, Muslims, and Christians. And yeah, now I gotta go find my hotel. It's somewhere around here. Alright, let's go check out the room right here. This place is called Post Hostel. And yeah, it was actually upgraded. I booked a single room, but I got a double room. Pretty nice. Let's go check out the bathroom as well. Here it is. Pretty standard, but yeah, very comfortable. And now this room cost me 117 euros. That does include breakfast, but yeah, Israel is not a cheap country for travelers. And this is pretty much what you get for 100 euros a night. And then you can have a dorm or a capsule hotel for much less. But yeah, I wanted a bit more comfort today. Alright guys, back outside, and now we are gonna walk into the old city. So let's go. Here's the tram that I took to get here from the central station. And yeah, the old city is somewhere around there. Right, here we have the Jerusalem letter sign, and I gotta go through something called the Jaffa Gate to enter the old city, and that should be somewhere around here. So the first big difference between here and Tel Aviv is just how old everything is here. So Tel Aviv was only built in the 20th century, but this city is thousands of years old. So yeah, I'm now gonna enter the old city, and I'm gonna try to cover a few of the main attractions within this complex here, but I won't be able to cover all of them. Also, this is one of the most touristy places in Israel, and it's also a place where tension always runs high. Here we have soldiers with machine guns, so I guess that the security will be pretty tight as well. Alright, this is the Jaffa Gate, and we are now entering the fabled old city of Jerusalem. And you can see lots of tourists around, lots of tour groups. And yeah, I'm just gonna explore on my own. I've never been here before. So yeah, I just wanna wander around and take it all in. Also, I should mention that I am no expert when it comes to religious history, so I won't be able to explain all the religious sites here. I'm just gonna explain a few things, but mostly it's about taking in the atmosphere of the old city. So here they are selling chessboards, some scarves, some regular souvenirs. What else? All this stuff. Carpets. Some more carpets, scarves, and t-shirts. So yeah, just all the regular stuff that you would find in any tourist bazaar here. But yeah, this does feel very Middle Eastern, and of course we are in the Middle East, so that is no surprise. Let's walk in here. This seems to be a covered part of the market. Yeah, we have lots of souvenirs, shoes and sandals, luggage, carpets. Yeah, you can get pretty much all the stuff here that you would expect from a Middle Eastern market. This market seems to be going on for quite a while, but here we have some signs. Church of the Holy Sepulchre. That's where I want to go. Mosque of Oman. Not sure if that mosque is open. So this should be the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Let's walk past the crowds here, and this is it, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. That is the place where Jesus was crucified, and you can see just how crowded it is. Oh my gosh. Now I'm not sure if I can manage to get in there with these crowds. I should have come in the morning because it is now about 2 p.m. and yeah, I'm not sure if I have to buy a ticket or anything, but probably. I will go investigate. As it turns out, you don't need a ticket to enter. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is one of the most sacred places for Christians. It was consecrated in the 4th century AD and contains various holy sites. The main one is the empty grave where, according to Christians, Jesus was buried and then resurrected. Another major site is Golgotha, the location where Jesus was crucified. Today, visitors and pilgrims can touch parts of the rock. And then we have the Stone of Anointing, where the body of Jesus was prepared before burial. Alright, that was the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Spectacular location and obviously a lot of religious significance, but a bit too crowded for my liking. So yeah, let's go to the next spot. Alright, now we have to walk through this main bazaar street here again, and then we're gonna get to some kind of corridor, and that will lead us to the next religious spot. To be honest, I really like the fact that none of the vendors here are trying to sell you something or hassling you. It is very calm and relaxing. But I am also a bit surprised by the fact that there isn't more security here. I mean, there was security at the entrance of the old city, but here in the market streets and next to the church, there was no security. So yeah, a bit surprising considering that we are in Jerusalem. We are now in another bazaar street here, and I think that we just have to continue straight and then we can get to the world famous Western Wall. You're going to the Western Wall? Yes. Western Wall. It's straight, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Right, these young Israeli guys just pointed me into the right direction, so we have to continue straight and then we should get there. This bazaar is absolutely huge, and to be honest, I think that I'm lost because I had to make a left turn, even though people told me I should go straight, but going straight wasn't possible. So yeah, let's continue. We will get out of this bazaar eventually. I can see some daylight over there, so the exit should be somewhere around there. So this old city of Jerusalem is basically one huge bazaar, and then some of the churches and mosques and synagogues and museums and all that stuff are scattered around this entire complex here. This is fantastic. Alright, I think we do have to pass a security check, which isn't surprising. Alright, I just passed the security checkpoint, and my word, this place is impressive. Have a look. This is the world famous Western Wall, also called Wailing Wall. And yeah, I've seen this on television a million times, but I've never been here. And being here is just so special. So I think that I cannot go over there. I'm not exactly sure, but I just want to watch the whole stuff going on there. So let's walk to the wall. So I'm not sure if I can go down there. I don't think so. I think there's one part for Jews and then one part for tourists, which is probably this part right here. But yeah, we can have a look and take some pictures. The Western Wall, or Wailing Wall, is part of the larger retaining wall of the Temple Mount, a sacred place for all three Abrahamic religions. About half of this wall was part of the original temple built by Herod the Great, one of the Jewish kings who reigned during the 40 years prior to the birth of Jesus Christ. Today, Jews gather here to pray and express gratitude. Because of Temple Mount restrictions, this is the holiest place where Jewish people pray. So yeah, we have seen the Western Wall here, one of the most important sites in the old city of Jerusalem. And up there we have the Temple Mount, which you can access via this corridor over there. And the Temple Mount is actually home to Al-Aqsa Mosque, which I think is the third holiest mosque in Islam, and some other religious places. But right now I can't go up there because it's only open for tourists in the morning, and yeah, the time has already passed, so I'm a bit too late for that. The security presence here is definitely much stronger than in the bazaar over there. This is quite well organized. They have one exit gate over here and then one somewhere up there, and yeah, you never have to queue for too long. But you can see here the crowds are absolutely massive everywhere in the old city of Jerusalem. Alright, now we are walking past some more ruins here in the old city, and yeah, this is absolutely magnificent. Just look at these walls over there. And yeah, the Western Wall is over there, so this is part of the original temple here. And yeah, here we have all the fortress walls. I'm not exactly sure if I can go up there somehow, but yeah, there must be a way. I think I can just do a loop around here. But yeah, just look at this, guys. I mean, you have ruin sites in the world, and then you have this. Right, I gotta go into the other direction because it doesn't seem to be possible to cross this part. So yeah, let's head back up. So this is the Archaeological Park. We have to pay an entrance fee. Not sure, let's see. Right, we are inside the Archaeological Park now, which is part of the Jewish quarter of the old city. And the ticket was 29 shekels, which is about 6 euros. So let's see what that includes. My reason for coming here was to walk on the wall, and I think we can do that here. So let's head up. We are now climbing on top of the old city wall here in Jerusalem. This is pretty cool. Have a look. So this right here is the Archaeological Park, and you have lots of artifacts from different historical eras. And then here you have these amazing fortress walls and some views over the city of Jerusalem. Pretty cool. Alright, let's walk up here. I think the best viewpoint is up there. But yeah, this is the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And this is the third holiest mosque in Islam after Mecca and Medina. But it's not accessible from here, it's on the Temple Mount. So originally there was a huge structure up there, which was the holiest site in Judaism. And now you still have the walls here. So these are the original walls of the temple. And that is why the Western Wall, which is where we just came from, that is still considered the holy site for Judaism because it's part of the original temple. So here they had a huge archway going down there, and those stones are the original stones from that archway that fell down when it was destroyed. So this is actually part of the Western Wall, and the place where people are praying is just behind those constructions over there. So all of this is the Western Wall of the original temple here. And then yeah, here you had this archway that came down. Alright, that was the Archaeological Park, pretty stunning. Now let's head back into the maze of small streets within the old city. Alright, we are in a bit of a quieter part of the old city now. And here we have some interesting buckets. But anyways, I do want to go get a coffee, and there is one very good place here. So let's see if we can find it. So I've already been inside the old city for over 3 hours now, and yeah, this place is spectacular. You just keep discovering new stuff. And then of course you have all the major holy sites, but yeah, you also have all these little side streets here with all the bazaars, and yeah, this is pretty amazing. So I think that I have to continue straight, and then somewhere up there is the Via Dolorosa, which is the path that Jesus took when he got crucified. Let's see if we can find that. And then in this street there is a very famous place to have coffee. So this right here is the Via Dolorosa. This is where Jesus took his last walk before being crucified. And then here we have the Austrian Hospice, and apparently there's a great coffee shop in there, but this entrance is closed, so I need to take another entrance, which is somewhere in this maze of little streets. And this is where the Via Dolorosa ends, and over there you can see people praying and looking at the wall, and these are actually French Christians. And yeah, this is a holy place for Christians as well, not just Jews. Now I am looking for this Austrian Hospice. Let's see where it is. Just got myself a little snack from the bakery there. No idea what it is, but it looks tasty. It is very tasty. It's a bit like a pizza. Right, so this is the Austrian Hospice. You can see the Austrian flag. And yeah, apparently there is a nice coffee shop here. Let's see, must be this one. Or is it higher on the rooftop? I am not 100% sure. Here we have a bit of history about the Austrian Hospice. So it was founded in 1854 and it was a place where Austrian tourists and pilgrims could stay when they came to Jerusalem. And yeah, now it is still managed by the Austrian government. So let's go check out the rooftop here. Alright, so if you want to come to the rooftop of the Austrian Hospice, you gotta put money into this machine and then you enter via this gate here. And yeah, this is the rooftop. Let's go check it out. Wow, this is a stunning view here. You can see the Temple Mount over there and all the different religious sites and the entire old city of Jerusalem. What a view! Alright, that was the Austrian Hospice here. Very nice coffee shop and delicious Viennese coffee. And now I think that I'm gonna head back to the hostel because it is getting late and it is getting cold as well. The time now is around 5 p.m. and you can see that the old city is almost empty now. That is because most of the tour groups come here on day trips and I think they leave at around 3 or 4 p.m. and go to other places. But yeah, if you come here in the morning or in the late afternoon, you basically have the place to yourself. But then you gotta be flexible here in Jerusalem because sometimes things close in the morning or in the afternoon or when there is some kind of special event going on. And yeah, you can see that the markets are a lot emptier now than they were before. Now, am I walking into the right direction? I think so. Here you can even buy women's underwear. You can find everything in the old city of Jerusalem. And then here we have all the nuts and soap. Some more nuts, dried fruit. And yeah, this old city is fantastic. There is just no place like it. You gotta see this. No matter if you are religious or not, just from a historic perspective and a cultural viewpoint, it's absolutely amazing. Alright, we are outside of the city walls. Once again, we exited via Jaffa Gate. And yeah, this is where I sign off. The adventures in the region will continue. So, thanks very much for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.